You know what I'm talking about, you fucking cockroach.
What are you talking about? Come on, you listen to me, huh?
Do you know what a hustler is, Frank? That's a pig that don't fly straight.
Before the chainsaw, before Say Hello to My Little Friend, one question remains. How did a violent, profanity-laced gangster film, slammed by critics and protested on release, become a cultural touchstone, quoted by rappers, CEOs, and cinephiles alike?
¿Qué se cuenta, señores? Caballero, ¿qué se cuenta? Omar, Waldo, good to see you, man. Hey, this is my friend Tony Montana I've been telling you about.
To answer that, we have to look at the immigrant chasing the American dream with a machine gun in one hand and a mountain of coke in the other. Scarface follows Tony Montana, a Cuban refugee who arrives in Miami with nothing and claws his way to the top of the drug world with sheer brutality, ambition, and paranoia. Al Pacino, barely 10 years out of The Godfather, reinvents the gangster archetype. Tony isn't refined. He's dangerous, crude, and hungry. His rise and fall isn't just a crime saga. It's a twisted mirror of capitalism where excess is both the reward and the punishment. If you're interested in stories like this, check out The Conversation, my podcast right here on this channel, packed with powerful insights and meaningful connections. Now back to the story. Written by Oliver Stone, who was battling his own cocaine addiction at the time, Scarface was intended as a rebuke to the drug culture. It reveled in the aesthetics. Directed by Brian De Palma, the film was infamously violent. The MPAA tried to give it an X rating 3 separate times. The studio kept editing, resubmitting, and finally released the original cut anyway, claiming even the board couldn't tell the difference anymore. The film was shot largely in Los Angeles, not Miami. After Cuban-American groups protested, fearing the portrayal of their community to be unfair, Universal moved production west and used location and tricks to double for South Beach. Initial failure and a cult legacy. Critics trashed it. Roger Ebert gave it 4 stars, but many others called it vulgar, empty, and gratuitous. But it found its audience, especially among immigrants, hustlers, hip-hop artists, and entrepreneurs who saw Tony's hunger and power as symbolic of something deeper. Ownership in the world stacked against you. Today, the film is quoted endlessly, parodied constantly, and respected deeply. Say Hello to My Little Friend is etched into film history, but Tony's real warning is in his arc. You get the money, then you get the power, then you get downfall. So how did a film this brutal become a global icon? Because Scarface was never just about drugs. It was about identity, ambition, and alienation. About a man who refused to play the game by anyone else's rules and paid the price. It was the ugly side of a dream, filmed in neon and blood. Scarface didn't ask to be liked. It demanded to be remembered. It challenged taste, pushed limits, and gave us a character that still haunts pop culture. Tony Montana wasn't a role model, but he was a symbol of hunger, of chaos, of consequence. And in doing so, he became immortal. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like, subscribe, and share. It really helps the channel grow. Till next time.